Welcome to Breakfast Talkos, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want, including Superpowers, which we'll be talking about in this episode. We're your hosts,
Andrew,
Brody,
and Cash. Just ignore that slight voice crack there.
Okay, so our topic today is superpowers.
Yes.
And the person that's going to be starting this off is Andrew. So, might as well go, Andrew.
Fine. Okay. Today's topic is superpowers. Oh yeah. So today's episode layout, we're gonna just talk about superpowers. So yeah,
Pretty simple.
Huh? Oh, yes, indeed. So, the best powers. So my top two, you could say, is...
Well, just give us one first.
Okay, well, one is probably teleportation.
Teleportation is pretty good.
Or wherever you can go. So, you could, all of a sudden just go to Florida for, the day. Or, the weekend. And then just go back home.
gas money.
No more gas money.
Yep.
Oh, that is true. Because you can just teleport places instantly. Is it instantly or is it...
Yeah, instantly.
Okay. But then you wouldn't have the joy of having an awesome car.
You can still have
car.
Okay, well...
You can turn
If you
the
go to
power
Florida,
on.
are you going to drive there?
Yeah.
No.
That's true.
No, you're not. But yeah, that's my number one. The one.
Teleportation.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do cash.
Okay. Well, I really like. Okay, so this is a pretty good superpower that is a levitation. Now, I think levitation is awesome. Because you can just levitate and just yo, I'm the world's famous musician. I said magician. We were magician. I'm the world's famous magician. And also, you can just fly places too.
So it's flying.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, levitation would be part because, if you can fly, I want to go slow too, so you can enjoy yourself.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Exactly. Enjoy the ride.
Levitating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
Are you just taking that in?
Well, you could just said flying.
Yeah, but then you can't levitate objects. Because levitating.
Oh, you mean telekinesis?
Yeah.
That's when you move
That's a
on.
different thing.
Oh.
That's levitation.
So you're talking about
of
levitating yourself.
Your own.
Because I was thinking levitating yourself, but you can also levitate other things.
No.
So and then you just use it on yourself, and you're like,
It's flying.
because that's just it's the same thing, but it's better, right?
Yeah. If you have telekinesis, can you also levitate? Because you can move objects, but can you move yourself?
Most likely.
You could take your clothing and then move
and then just give yourself an extreme wedgie. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Just wear
Totally.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
What do you think, Andrew?
Hopefully this counts, because this is the only one that I had in mind. Time warp.
That was on my list. That was on my list.
Because it is the most epic superpower.
Yeah.
I've added little things to mine because I thought about this a lot. So time warp. You can control how fast time goes, but it doesn't affect you.
What about going back in time?
No, you're not allowed to go back in time.
You can only
that breaks the universe.
Yeah.
We don't even talk about trying to go back in time or go forward in time. It just breaks the universe. It just doesn't work. Okay, forward in time, it's a bit easier, but still.
If you speed it up, then you'd be missing out on stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Like that movie with Adam Sandler.
Click.
Yeah, that one. That movie. That's why time travel or whatever, speeding up time is not good.
Yeah.
But you can slow it down and
or
freeze
it. That would be epic. It'd be the same thing as teleporting. Or
to everybody else.
To everybody else.
But not you.
You'd
still be taking time.
Yeah. you could do whatever you want in whatever amount. It'd be amazing, right?
Yeah.
I could be like, also, what do you think that so there's this thing that when you touch other people with certain powers, it's like allowing them to use that. Would you be able to bring other people in to your time warp?
I think probably.
Because that would be epic. We could just like all sit here and we'd like record a Breakfast Taco episode.
Oh.
And it'd take us no time, so we'd have time to do other stuff.
Yeah.
That's
genius.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah.
And
Why don't you agree?
It's just not. Like you're missing out. Can you go back? No. Like if you go back and like if you go
We're
4 or 5 years, you can't go back.
No, we're not speeding up time.
We're slowing it down so you can like.
So everything else around you just
can
stops.
do that.
Yeah.
So it's the exact opposite of. So you're not missing out.
Oh, okay.
You're literally making it so that you cannot miss.
So
Yeah.
basically, what you're trying to say is stopping time.
Freeze time, but you also have the ability to slow down, which is why we call it time warp.
Yeah.
Because freeze time, you only get to freeze it. Time warp, you can like slow.
Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. That's actually pretty.
That is.
It is. I watched this video on. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Zach King. He does like cool magic stuff on YouTube, and he
That's
has.
fake.
Well, yeah, I know.
Well, yeah,
it's
no
fake,
duh, but
he had a video where he had this watch, and he would twist the watch, and it would slow down time and freeze it, and then like someone's throwing a water balloon, so they move the water balloon to hit somebody else, and just mess with people.
That's like, you would have to be like the best editor, like one of the best editors to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does that, but anyways, another one that's good or like pretty good is going invisible.
Invisibility.
Hear me out. If you're at school and something very embarrassing happens, you can just go invisible. Or that's just what I think.
But then people will know that you have the power.
they'll be like, oh, you can turn invisible. Everybody panic.
But like you can get you could go like to a concert, you know, like you could.
You can sneak into Yeah.
You know, you can go watch the Packers destroy the Bears at Lambeau Field. Yeah. You could sneak in. Yeah, you could sneak in Lambeau Field and watch the
Free,
Packers.
because those tickets, I'm pretty sure they're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
There's a lot of things you can do with invisibility. Mostly sneaking through stuff, like sneaking past people,
that'd be cool.
or somebody you just really hate is walking down the hallways.
You could just like trip them.
Yeah.
You just be like, you can
also
just
mess
like,
with people.
yeah, of course, you can mess with people.
Oh, put a cloth over yourself and be the ghost.
Just that would be hilarious. You could, no offense, but it is kind of fun to mess with people sometimes.
Yeah.
No, well, another one, like, there's, like, a lot of
There's
superpowers
a
are,
lot.
like, overpowered and that stuff. But another one could be, like, super strength. I mean, that'd be cool to
I'm
be
like, it'd be kind of
super
cool, but it's not super useful.
I think super strength is kind of lame. Unless you're like Mr. Incredible and you're like bench pressing 2 houses or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you could save people also.
Yeah, but I'm like, who wants to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is kind of different to like superpowers. Like this is one I kind of made up. Like, so you know you have like your iPad or whatever phone in front of you, then you see something like on your phone, like I don't know, just say it's like a toilet. I don't know. This is just for example, but like you see like a toilet on your phone, then all of a sudden just
You can grab the toilet?
yeah, like out of your phone and then get it for free. You know.
You'd be like, free toilet, let's go.
Just unlimited stuff.
Like
That'd
you
be
could find like
Find a
the
picture
best
of yourself
food
and just like
hungry,
hide it.
and then you take that out. Like then you could do like money, like search up money on like Safari or something. Then you take
And then
that.
you'd be like,
That would be like really good. That'd be over.
But you can't be greedy with it.
yeah.
What do you mean?
That's like
Okay,
the
well,
one
I'm
thing.
like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, but if you get to the point where you're just not satisfied, you're like, I want more stuff, get more stuff, I have everything, and I'm not happy because I can have it for free. You know, so you kind of have to limit what you get,
Well, then,
in my
Be a
opinion.
hoarder.
I'm wondering,
And hoard.
what happens if you go online and you find a picture of yourself, and then you clone yourself?
Oh,
So you're like, and then you're like, boom, and then you're
What
like,
if you pull out a picture?
Andrew just opened up the walls of the universe.
so you see, just
So it would probably work, unless something goes wrong and you just
unless the
kinda
universe
explode.
explodes.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's always a problem.
Yeah, you know. So another thing we could talk about is bad superpowers.
Indeed.
You know, I don't think there are too many bad superpowers because why would somebody invent something that's a bad superpower?
Well, like,
What about like,
Unless we invent our own bad superpowers.
I don't think there's such thing as a. Well, it could be, but like,
got
even
one.
if you have like a dumb superpower, that would be like, no one else would have it. Like, you know.
Yeah.
okay,
You'd be the only one.
this isn't technically a superpower. This is like a thing in Greek mythology. But anyone know the Midas touch? Anything you touch, it turns to gold. So this guy, he's like super greedy.
I saw a commercial on like
Yeah.
tires where there was.
Oh yeah.
So
see
anything
that
you
one?
touch turns to gold. That is, well, one, it's greedy, and two, now you can no longer touch any other human being, or they turn into gold.
Unless you can regulate it.
What if you wore gloves?
Well, yeah, but then
yeah.
you'd have to wear gloves. Who wants to wear gloves all the time?
Golden gloves.
Elsa.
Yeah. You
Gold
touch the
gloves.
gloves, and it'd just be a solid gold.
Unless you can turn it off. If you can touch something and you're like, gold, and then it's just gold.
You'd be the
But then
richest
it's
person.
just, everything is gold.
I think that'd be another thing, like taking things out of the internet, where you just like
Yeah.
get greedy and you like want more.
Okay, well, before we wrap this up, I think we should make our own useless superpower.
Okay, guys, brainstorm sesh. Ooh, that's a good one.
What if you have a superpower where you can just make somebody burp? Like you point
You're just
at
like,
someone.
I choose you, and then they're like,
Well, that'd be like that'd be fun.
It'd be
it
funny,
wouldn't be
but
useless. It'd be just something to mess with.
What if
people.
like
Yeah.
it was an old grandma in front of like, or like
and
someone speaking to like a lot of people, then all of a sudden, boom, burp. That'd be so funny.
you can regulate. I keep saying regulate. You can change the extremity of the burps. Like, you know, you can be like or it can be like that'd be fun.
Okay, that would be funny. It'd be kind of cool if you could just change the color of your eye, just like the colored part of your eye,
That'd be pretty.
and you can just like kind of change it. It's useless,
Yeah.
but it looks sick.
Okay, you
So
could be
you
like,
just have
"Yo,
like a
check this
multi,
out."
and they'd be like, whoa, and they're like,
You'd have red.
Would you be able to get into vaults that use the eye recognition?
yeah.
Or does it just change the
Yeah, you
So
could
you
like
could just-
copy someone.
Just
like,
change your eye in any sort of way.
that's it.
Okay, well, I think that's about it for this episode. So thank you for listening to Breakfast Tacos. Mondays are terrible, to be honest. So if you listen to a new Breakfast Tacos episode every Monday, you can have a better day.
Yeah.
So thank you, and goodbye. You should say, like, what about bad superpowers?
What about bad superpowers?
No, don't say it like that.